accountants, and yeah, man, I really had a lot of time to think, man. And up until now, I don't think I've really dealt with my mother's death. I've been managing it. I've been, going to work every day and doing what I'm supposed to do, and conducting myself in a professional manner. But I don't think I've cried once. That's how hurt I am that I lost my mom. Ago, like in this is like '98. I was engaged, and me and the young lady that I was engaged to, we had broke up. It was a very damaging, I wouldn't say damaging. Let me correct that. It was a very bad breakup. But anyway, my fiance and I decided to meet up, and we haven't seen each other in a while. She had moved out, so I told my mom what I was going to do. You know, people, if you have an issue, and everybody's issues are different. There's different levels to this thing. I'm only speaking from my personal experiences. Everybody has a different experience. But you know what, man? I really wish that I have taken the time to reach out to my mom, man. Because I was so caught up in my daily life, and upset on whatever I was upset about. I won't reveal what I was upset about because that's a little personal to me right now. But I really wish that I had this went to go see my mom. I can honestly say I've never been a man who's ever disrespected my mother. I'm one of those guys that I've learned to control my words because I know words are very powerful. And you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful on what you say when you're angry. You know what I mean? Because words affect people. Words can travel, man. Words can travel through a person's spirit, mind, and I'm one of those guys, man. I always tell people, man, be very careful on what you say to me when you're angry. I'd rather you take 5 minutes and go off into a corner, or if you say, hey, brother Glover, man, soul man, brother, I gotta come holler at you about something, man. I was uneasy about what you said, and I need some clarification of what you meant. And I've done that. I've done that on a number of occasions. And I would tell any child, any adult, I would really reach out to any adult gets uploaded, I'm sure I will get some feedback from her when she hears this. Because I value my daughter's opinion. Her opinion means a lot to me. As a as a father, as a 46-year-old father, you know, it's very important, man. I believe, we don't give the art of communication credit that it's due. I'm one of those guys. Again, what I meant to say earlier was, when you're angry, you really have to take a chill pill. That's what we used to say back in the days, man. Take a chill pill, man, because you can say some things that might hurt somebody, man. You don't know. I remember when I was younger, in my rebellious days, and I would have to catch myself, and if I was dating a woman, and I would just, I would just be so obnoxious and uncaring to her feelings, and women didn't, and that's just something I have to deal with because I didn't monitor what was coming out of my mouth. But again, like I said, that was a long time ago, man. I've learned to, like, you know what? I had a very good friend of mine, maybe 2.5 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. We were real cool. We never got to the point of dating, but we were very interested in one another. And I never got a chance to explain to her that it wasn't me who did it. But going back again to the email that she wrote me, it was a very long paragraph, and I read every line, and I'm reading the words, and I'm like, this is not the person I know. And if this person is speaking to me this way, then this person really doesn't know who I am, because I'm very serious about what people entrust in me. And I'm very serious about that. And it really hurt me because I cared about this woman just as an individual. She was good people. Her and I were good, man. And it all ended because, she felt that I did something that I didn't do. But I'm just going back to her choice of words when she was angry. And I'm like, I was hurt because it's not part of my character, man. I don't do stuff like that. I don't meddle in people's business and start gossip and things of that nature. Now, if in the future we connect, we will. If we don't, we don't. But again, I will say, man, to any one of my friends and loved ones, families, cousins, uncles, man, we gotta be very careful how we talk to one another, especially family. I know they said blood is thicker than water, but I like to say loyalty is stronger than all of that. So when when you got some close partners, and you got your brothers and your sisters, and there's a conflict within the family, there's a way you can deal with it without being verbally disrespectful. Because a young lady that I met some years ago, she made this comment, and she said to me, watch the tone in which you speak. And I've carried that with me for almost 15 years now. You know what I mean? Maturing is an ongoing process. So I've had to learn to really curb my words and how I articulate myself when I'm trying to explain myself, whether I'm upset or in a bad to my mother, I never got the chance to say I was sorry. Whatever she might have been upset with me about. Like again, I said I have my issues, and I won't reveal that right now for those. Not all families, but some, where people don't get a chance to say I'm sorry. Wisdom from our matriarch is what they called my grandmother, and I was able to talk with her and kiss her and hug her. And my grandmother's last words to me were, "Baby, I don't have nothing else, man. Grandma's giving you all I've got, so you got to go out there and be a man. And you got to go out there and do your best, and just stand up and be a man." My stepmom passed away not too long after, and she's always had kind words for me, words of encouragement. I was able to talk to her before she passed away, and she's always wanted the best for me, and always wanted me to stand on my own, and always wanted me to just be successful. She was one of my greatest cheerleaders when she saw me on my entrepreneurial journey. My brother first, then for some reason he became my dad, because he and I bonded just by communicating on a regular basis. And then then my dad and I got very spiritual, and my father would quote different scriptures to me out of the Bible, and he would indicate to me. Dad, man, I carry his last name. I walk with my last name with honor. I walk with my head high because my father instilled something in me, another level. You know, due to popular belief, a lot of people believe when you get of a certain age, you become a man. And what a lot of people don't understand is different levels to this grown man business. Anybody can pay a mortgage, anybody can pay rent, anybody can make a car payment. But there's different levels to becoming a man, and that's one of the things that my father taught me. I would go to my dad with some issue that I have, and I'll be all emotional, and my dad would just sit there, and he'd be like, "Well, this is what you're gonna have to do, and this is what you gotta do, this is what you gotta do, man." And my father uh, informing me that my mom died. And I just looked at the ground. I got out of the bed, and I looked at my carpet. I'm like, nah, this gotta be a joke, man. Nah, this is not for real. They got the wrong woman. And then, listening to the tone of my brother. You want them in your life, and you want them to stay in your life. Stay in your life. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Reach out to them, man. With all this modern technology that we have today, we got texting, we got WhatsApp, we got FaceTime, we got Facebook, we got all type of ways you can communicate with people. We got all type of ways we can reach out to people. So there's no reason why we can't reach out to one another. So I'm gonna end this again by saying, I know I keep saying that, but reach out to somebody if you love them, man. If you're missing somebody, call them, text them, meet them for coffee, meet them for lunch. You know what I mean? And if there's something that needs to be spoken about, find the words to articulate what you want. That discussion doesn't have to come up again. You can move on and level up a little bit. As I stated earlier, there's levels to this grown man business. You know what I mean? Men don't become men overnight. Men become men through trial and error, and making mistakes and making strides and striving for greatness. I used to say strive for perfection, but now I say strive for greatness, because there's no one that's perfect. So once again, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, please like it, please leave some comments, and I would love to hear your feedback. It really means a lot, man. And once again, I love you all. I love my brothers, I love my sisters, and I love my closest friends. Stay cool, God bless, and be easy, people. Everything is everything, man. Peace.